Yeah, I mean, it's just a job, really. I mean, and you know, but it's the best job in the world. Yeah, it is. It is the best job in the world, and I feel honoured to actually be able to portray an icon, a British icon. I mean, it's not easy, and it's taken a long time to get to where we are now, or where I am now. But I think there's still a lot more to give. Yeah.
Yeah, I got into Bowie when I was in my teen years, I guess. It was the 90s. In particular, one song comes to mind, and that's Thursday's Child. Thursday's Child. I love that song, and so yeah, I got into Bowie, and then from there I actually started to rediscover all his previous work, so all the 70s stuff, Space Oddity and the other ones.
Well, when I was a teenager, I always liked David Bowie. I got into the Station to Station album live, and then I've always been kind of fascinated by him, all he's done, and I know there was a lot to discover about him. Well, when I joined the band, I had the chance to just go deeper and deeper and more he has done.
I started listening to his music around 5 years ago. Yeah, but the music is really, really good because it covers so much styles, and I think I most likely like the 70s. That kind of era is really, really good. Yeah, I like the stories and you know, the outfit and everything. It's so good.
I remember once I was watching the TV back in Italy, and there was an advertisement, and I didn't know David Bowie at the time, and there was this song playing, and when I heard it I was like, whoa, what's that? And then, you know, after a few years when I got to know David Bowie, I realised that was Heroes, and yeah, it's always been like, for me, it's crazy that it was written in the 70s and it sounds like it was literally written in 2015.
Since I was very young, I grew up in the 80s, so it was mostly his dancing songs and all that at the time. And then with time I got to know some more of his music.
I'm an old Bowie person. I prefer the 70s Ziggy. I was 15 or 16 when that came out, so it meant a lot to me. I had the boots, I had the trousers, I had the hair, so it was... 1972 at the Rainbow in Finsbury Park was the Ziggy tour. I was late, we missed about 20 minutes, but they still let us in, and amazing, amazing.
Starman was the one because obviously it's the line, and I picked on you, and he pointed at the camera. That's when you're a teenager, that it just takes you over, and that was the one thing for me.
I think in those days as well, there'd only be 2 or 3 channels, and the next day in the playground, everybody was talking about it. And obviously Top of the Pops was the only programme that was sort of on in the 70s, and I think it just hooked us and reeled us in.
Yeah, that was the moment. Yeah.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
This is my third David Bowie tribute band.
John was looking for a bass player through an advertisement, and then I just replied, and I remember it was hectic. I had to prepare in 2 days 24 songs. It's been stressful. I used to study 12 hours a day for that, and then after 2 days it was already the gig. So yeah, I shot myself a bit in the pants, but at the end I'm in a great band now, so it paid off.
Basically, I was in touch with a good friend of mine from Italy, Fabio Cascio, the bass player. We used to play together back in Italy. He needed a drummer, I think, 2011, with this band for a couple of gigs. And I said yes, of course. So basically I played 2 shows with them. We didn't play for a long time, for 3 years, and then they asked me to play again with them, stable, part of the band this last year. So it's been a year now.
I was depping for them, and then I was asked to join the band.
I was lucky enough to dep for David Bowie starting in 2013. One of the members, Fabio, told me that they were looking for a dep. I was offered to do around 10 gigs a year, and since then actually the gigs grew. You know, that they became more and more, and then at some point I was actually asked to join the band on a regular basis, which made me really, really happy.
What's it like to be in the band with 4 Italians?
It's funny, I never believed that. When I joined the band, it was 1 Italian, 1 Portuguese and 3 English. And now it's 4 Italians and 1 English. And I know people will think you've done some trick, but I think, well, John wanted that.
They're always keeping me entertained, shall we say? And I think I need 4 Italians in the band to contain me. You see, I threw the English out.
When we took the last member, Alex, I said to him, look, if you want, I know Alex is great, we had him, but, you know, maybe it's not a good idea being 4 Italians, you know, and 1 English. And then he said, no, I want to go with Alex because I like him and I prefer staying with people that I trust.
That is so good. We had such a good time with the singer because we always sometimes, you know, the Italian just slip out, so you don't even realize that we are talking in Italian, and he's always mad because he doesn't understand anything. you know, apart from the bad words, you know.
Hey man, we don't do Italian in there. You know, it's very rude.
John is through.
It's very rude.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, it's so good. I mean, we're having so much fun, and hopefully, maybe in the future, he's gonna learn a little bit of Italian.
I'm sorry I'm so thick I can't learn it, but it's just the way I am.
You're fake! You're fake, mate!
Yeah, I was too old. I was born out of that region.
This is the strongest that I think the band has ever been and will ever be. I think there's nothing stronger than this. I don't think. No.
And now I just think it's the best solution because the music, the organic, is so tight, and because we're a team together, we know each other, we like each other. It gives a little bit more of a kind of a brotherhood. He has his band, which is like all kind of solid. And it's probably that's the secret why we're really into it. We play. I think we really enjoy playing it.
That was fucking amazing. I enjoyed every minute of that. Cheers. Fucking brilliant. Thank you.
Well, we just do this every weekend.
We went to see them at the Academy, probably over 4 years, and the bar was really, really packed, and we were sort of waiting patiently to get a drink. And they came on stage, and when we just heard the opening song, and we both abandoned our quest for a drink, and it just went down to the front. And they were fantastic. And you know when you just stand there and your jaw drops and you're absolutely agog, because I thought they are so I think as well, incredible, knowing that you'd never seen Bowie, or you would never be able to see him in such an intimate surrounding as well, in such a venue, that you could sort of rest your elbows on the stage and get really close, just made it even more fantastic.
So I had never been to see a tribute band before. Nothing against it, just didn't happen. But then a friend said he had seen them before and they're really good, and so I was well up for it. Great, so it was a nice night. It was just amazing.
One of the teachers at the school who I know is really appreciative of Bowie as well. We decided that we'd try and find a good tribute band and searched online and found Absolute Bowie. I've seen quite a few because I used to volunteer at our local theatre and they have quite a few tribute bands on there. And they're very good, but they don't compare with Absolute Bowie.
I was forwarded them by a woman. My expectations for the show is some people that are dressed up very well, singing David Bowie songs, and it's an excuse to sing David Bowie songs, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, lovely, come on, you're singing.
I thought the show was pretty excellent, really, all in all. It was there on stage with you, and it's like the songs you listen to on your iPod jump out, and it was nice. It was completely unashamedly fan servicey. If Bowie was there, really, he would have gone, "There's some new stuff." The audience would have kind of nodded and gone, "Oh, that's quite good." Or, China Girl. But it was great.
Try and get to see them once a month at least, so it probably over the year it would probably equate to,
I think that might be a bit high. I'd say at least a dozen times a year.
Oh, more than that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's about twice a month. You're looking at 24, maybe
Okay.
30 times a year.
To have the opportunity of hearing David Bowie's music live, I had never had the opportunity.
Especially for Bowie, if you can't see the artist anymore live, at least you have a chance to sing along on a gig. I know it's not going to be the same, but it's still, if he's a good tribute, you'll have fun and, you'll have a good night. And
It's something that is so familiar to you, the songs, the words inside out, but then suddenly you are with other people that also love that music, and then there's this energy going around, and then it's just like brilliant.
And also for some of the people who lived in the 70s, the years of Ziggy, and they saw him live at the time. I think it's great for them to relive that moments and just bring them back to those years.
And it's people from different nationalities and different cultures and different ages. It's sort of a really broad spectrum, and I just think the common denominator, Absolute Bowie, just like Bowie himself, transcends anything, doesn't it? Any language.
Yeah.
I think tribute bands are keeping live music alive, and I think they're giving you something. I will never be able to see Bowie again, and it amazed me to see so many young people at the Absolute Bowie gig as well. That was fantastic because they're enjoying the music, and some of them were probably 16, 18, that I enjoyed when I was 16 and 18, and without tribute bands you couldn't do that. And live music's amazing.
love it. I love it. Yeah, I really think that they are part of the show. In general, the crowd is 50% of the show. So, you know, at times, you know, you manage to have a fantastic gig just because the crowd in a way joins that gig. You know, they join the energy. So it's a mutual way of exchanging energy, and they are always very supportive. And ultimately, you know, they are what makes this band possible, and ultimately they are actually what makes this equipment possible as well. So we are really, really, really grateful to them.
I love them because all the time they as soon as we finish the gig, they always come and that was so good. Yes, yeah.
I just think they just work on several levels. I really do think for us initially it's the music, then it's the fact that they bring back the memories of David Bowie.
Our youth.
And that's one of the other levels is the youth thing, brings back the youth.
Yeah, no, I think they've made us younger.
Yes, indeed. Good for your health, they really are.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa calling for you. I was the space invader. I'll be a rock and rolling bitch for you.
It's amazing now. It's like, it's unbelievable. I mean, because we enjoy on stage, so people feel that. And the feedback we're having, it's just like every gig is enormous, like on Facebook, and it's just great.
You get to know some of the people, you spot them straight away because you've seen them in other gigs before. And it's really nice, it's just like almost a family. You keep in touch as well.
Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. You know the church of my laughter, such a holy place to be.
I think it's really friendly and a feeling of togetherness.
Make me jump into the air. If you dare.
It's just like an energy, is like a wave that goes through, and then it's just a sense of well-being, and you're allowed to have fun.
Even though we've seen them so many times, we still look forward to going to see them.
Every time you go, it just seems better than the last time.
The atmosphere is always great. They make you feel great, yeah. For me, the craziest thing is to see that they treat you as you were one of the actual real member of the band. And you get people calling me Ronald or calling me Mick. And that's great. The people are so much into David Bowie that you actually feel like you're the real thing, but then of course you're not.
Keep your electric eye on me, babe. With your ray gun to my head. Brush your space touch to mine. Freak out in the moonlight, daydream out, yeah.
Mick Ronson, who I don't think there would have been a Ziggy album without Mick Ronson, because I think he really contributed a lot. In Absolute Bowie, he just looks like him, he acts like him, and he's spot on.
Chris, when he plays, he contorts his face, and I think he must just be in a little isolation chamber or something playing.
Yeah.
When we do the 80s, it's more just easygoing. I mean, I'm just being myself. But when we do the 70s and I'm playing Mick Ronson, it's a bit like acting, you know. You have to study your part and just think of yourself as if you are who you're playing, basically. Yeah, it's just a bit of acting. It's like a musical. Yeah.
Down on Hunger City. No more big wheels. Fleas the size of rats sucked on rats the size of cats. And 10,000 peoploids split into small tribes, coveting the highest of the stars.
I don't feel particularly that I'm playing the character of Bowie's keyboard player, Mike Garson. But I do feel like one of the spiders anyway. I do breathe in, you know, that 70s kind of aura and that rock.
This ain't rock and roll. This is genocide.
At the beginning, for me, it was really difficult just to memorize all the structure of the songs and try to emulate that kind of playing. That was my first goal when I started playing with them. I'm guessing I'm absorbing a lot of information about them and about that period of time. So I think maybe unconsciously I'm growing and being inside more inside of the character. Yeah. I think so.
I think Ziggy is possibly their finest performance.
You can tell when you're watching him that he has studied Ziggy, his persona. The spirit of Ziggy, it seems to just be there when John is on the stage, and he is like Ziggy.
He's certainly as disturbed as Ziggy, as disturbed as Bowie. So that is why he's so successful at it, I think. No, well, joking apart, in a way, you know, John has that sensitivity. You know, he understands Ziggy really well, I think, and that actually probably stems from his very sensitive nature. You know, when I watch him perform Ziggy, he really is a natural.
John is just, he seems to take on the persona.
Yeah,
He
I
is.
love the way that he doesn't project his own personality. He just gives you what you want to see, which I think is fantastic.
Call them the Diamond Dogs. Call them the Diamond Dogs. Keep cool. Diamond Dogs rule. Okay.
I think he's, he's very, very, very into it. I think he's a bit like that. It's a bit like Ziggy.
No, I totally keep it separate, yeah.
You can see before going on the stage, you get that preparation. And you can see him in a way you've never seen him before. Acting very weirdly and energetic, and well, that's how it should be.
We got all the costumes made from a tailor in Brighton, actually, which is where John, the main man, is from.
Various people make my costumes. I have various people, including my mother. She does a bit for me. She's making another one at the moment, actually, and I'm having Gresham Blake are making a new suit for me, which will be coming soon.
Yeah, mine is, to be honest, it's not really comfortable playing with, but I made my peace with it. It's fine.
It's fucking uncomfortable, but I think a serious band needs to have costumes.
I actually believe that this tailor or this group of tailors, they actually did some for the guy, for Bowie, in the 70s or 80s, I don't know.
The wig, I got used to the wig. While the platforms, I got used to as well. It took me a while though. It take forever. I'll never fucking learn.
I think that for Ziggy particularly, you really have to get the right outfit, right hair, makeup and shoes, and they just do it just right.
Talk to me, don't talk to me, dance with me, don't dance with me.
The costumes are brilliant, and I mean the theatrical bit with the Japanese, whatever his name is, cape thing, see them pulling it off at the end, and the costumes are brilliant.
Sometimes I just go around charity shops and look at stuff and get some bits from there, you know, and that's where I found my best buys, you know, in the old retro shops. So, and it's always good to give to charity, you know. You know, David Bowie took 2 hours to get ready, you know?
Did he?
He gave himself 2 hours for makeup.
Wow.
I do like 10 times less, 20 minutes, man. We fade to grey. Fade to grey.
I know.
Look at this fucking t-shirt you've got on. Look at this. When he goes out in the daytime.
Yeah, neutral.
What? You're wearing that on stage?
No.
I was going to say, you get out the fucking room. You would never wear that. You wear that in life.
Yeah.
It's shit.
In life.
Fuck off. What does it mean?
It's an Egyptian.
It means you've got no style or fashion.
You can't even understand.
You really knocked me out. Are you sick now?
Fucking shit.
Did you teach yourself to do your makeup?
Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing the teaching really well.
Wham!
So what do you dudes out there?
I think since I was maybe 11.
Wait, no, look at me. Sorry.
That's good, that's good.
And if
Was
you
that all right?
want, you can.
Is that all right?
And they do it just right.
Yeah, that long. I'm trying to remember.
They don't want your life history or your CV.
No.
But just. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
I like. Hold on a second. Hey! Yeah.
Can you try and talk a bit, just a bit louder?
We'll say heroes.
Thank you.
Sometimes I do like a pubs gigs and
When I listened to the recording and stuff, I thought, man, you know, I sound good. I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Man, I'm not gonna have enough time to paint my fucking nails.
Cut!